BMW's Spartanburg plant just confirmed a shocker: a 99% accuracy rate and $25 an hour operating cost, dropping Chinese humanoids and giving American humanoids the priority. This changes everything in the robotics and tech world, and China just isn't ready for it yet. The 11-month Spartanburg experiment. When news broke that legacy automotive giant BMW was bringing humanoid robots into the plant in Spartanburg, South Carolina, social media exploded with wild speculation. Rumors suggested that cheap imported hardware would flood the 1.2 million square foot body shop, instantly replacing thousands of human assembly line workers. However, on the factory floor of the largest automotive exporter by value in the United States, these viral hype trains, nothing. The actual matters were cold, hard operational metrics with unbreakable cycle times and millimetric placement precision. BMW officially confirmed the results of their landmark 11-month deployment at Spartanburg. Instead of testing a few glorified prototypes inside a secluded research lab, BMW placed two Figure 02 humanoid robots, built by California-based startup Figure AI, directly onto a live, high-stress assembly line in Hall 52. The task chosen for this pilot was not an easy pick-and-place demonstration. The robots were assigned a sheet metal panel insertion for the main chassis welding process. In automotive manufacturing, handling stamped sheet metal is quite brutal for humans and even robots. The components are heavy, have razor-sharp edges, vary slightly in surface tolerances, and require precise alignment onto a welding fixture before a traditional 6-axis industrial robot welds them onto the main vehicle frame. For a human worker, performing this repetitive motion over a 12-hour shift leads to severe physical fatigue, repetitive strain injuries, and unfavorable ergonomic conditions. Over the course of 11 consecutive months, the two Figure 02 humanoid robots ran 10-hour shifts, logging approximately 1,250 operating hours. During that single trial run, the robots successfully moved more than 90,000 precision sheet metal components and directly contributed to the assembly of over 30,000 G45 generation BMW X3 vehicles. Figure AI founder and CEO Brett Adcock declared the pilot undeniable proof that humanoid robots are no longer just lab experiments, but are an essential part of an industrial workforce. Meanwhile, BMW manufacturing vice president Ulrich Wieland officially called Plant Spartanburg the birthplace of humanoid robotics in BMW's day-to-day operations. I'm doing a $100 Amazon gift card giveaway to celebrate when this channel reaches 1,000 subscribers. No action is required to enter. I'll randomly pick a winner once we hit the milestone. If you want to follow the journey or see the winner announcement, feel free to subscribe. $25 an hour and 99% accuracy number. In order to understand why BMW shifted from an experimental trial to a full commercial deployment, you have to look past the physical hardware and examine the financial metrics behind the scenes. Let's think of it from the lens of an automated chief financial officer. Historically, legacy automakers always hesitated to invest in humanoid robotics due to astronomical capital costs, fragile mechanical joint design, and high error rates. Traditional 6-axis fixed robotic arms looked fantastic and were perfect for repetitive high-speed tasks. However, they lack the flexibility of a human. If a parts bin arrives 2 inches out of alignment, a fixed arm completely fails. Early humanoid prototypes, on the other hand, required constant engineering intervention, frequently losing balance or failing to align components within strict cycle windows. What changed BMW's mind was a single set of uncompromising operational metrics recorded during the 1,250 operating hours at Spartanburg. To pass BMW's rigorous body shop standards, the Figure 02 humanoids had to meet 3 brutal criteria per shift: cycle time, placement accuracy, and human intervention. First, the robot was required to pick up a sheet metal part from a rack or bin and load it onto the welding fixture within 37 seconds, completing the full retrieval and return loop in just under 84 seconds. Secondly, the system had to place parts within a strict 5mm tolerance in just 2 seconds, achieving a placement accuracy rate of 99% per 10-hour shift. Thirdly, the target for human intervention, meaning the total number of times an engineer had to manually pause, reset, or assist the robot, was set as close to 0 as possible. Not only did Figure AI meet these requirements, but the operational data proved that their vision language action neural network could handle real-time environmental variation. If a sheet metal part sat slightly crooked on the delivery rack, the robot's vision system and palm cameras recognized the discrepancy during its task. It adjusted the grip and seated the part accurately onto the welding pins without stopping the line. The technical success unlocked the numbers that truly sent shockwaves through the global manufacturing sector. A commercial contract structured at approximately $25 per robot operating under a robot-as-a-service model. In automotive accounting, fully burdened human line workers, including wages, healthcare benefits, overtime, workers' compensation, and ergonomic injury liabilities, cost an automaker anywhere from $45 to $75 per hour, depending on the facility and region. At $25 an hour for a 99% accuracy asset, any company would take it. And especially when these robots have to work 10 long hours, they become even more valuable in a factory like BMW's. You are eliminating physical exhaustion, and humanoid deployment transitions instantly from a risky research expense to an undeniable finance-defensible operating decision. Figure 03 coming into play. A common misconception is that when the 11-month Figure 02 pilot ended, the robots were removed because the program failed. In reality, the pilot ended because it successfully proved that BMW's concept of upgrading from humans to humanoids worked perfectly. However, they were waiting for the next generation machine, the Figure 03, announced in mid-2026. The Figure 03 is not just a minor software patch upgrade, it represents a ground-up hardware and architectural redesign, directly informed by the 1,250 operational hours logged by its predecessor. During the Figure 02 deployment, engineers discovered that the primary mechanical failure point occurred in the forearm electronics. The Figure 02 utilized a microcontroller-based printed circuit board inside the forearm to distribute communication between the main central computer and wrist actuators. Over hundreds of thousands of rapid flexing cycles, the dynamic cabling and distribution board suffered thermal stress and continuous mechanical wear. For the Figure 03, engineers redesigned the wrist architecture. They eliminated the distribution board and dynamic flex cable entirely. Each motor controller in the Figure 03 wrist now communicates directly with the main onboard AI computer, which drastically reduces internal complexity, simplifies thermal management, and dramatically improves long-term hardware reliability. BMW did not simply put the Figure 03 back on the same sheet metal welding line. Instead, they expanded the scope of automation by reassigning the Figure 03 to an entirely new, far more complex operational challenge in Hall 52, which is logistics sequencing. Logistics sequencing is notorious for breaking traditional industrial automation. In a modern automotive plant, thousands of unsorted vehicle components arrive at the warehouse in huge, chaotic transport containers. Before those parts can be installed on the main assembly line, they must be manually selected, organized in the exact order of vehicle production, and placed into mobile sequencing trolleys. Sorting unsorted components out of messy bins into sequencing trolleys requires extreme hand-eye coordination, dynamic spatial reasoning, and whole-body balance control. Figure 03 uses its palm cameras and tactile sensors to visually identify unsorted parts, adjusting its finger force to avoid damaging delicate finishes. It picks the items, steps toward the trolley, and seats the components into the designated slot. By automating logistics sequencing, BMW and Figure AI have successfully tackled the slow, labor-intensive workflow that was previously considered impossible for fixed robotic arms or traditional automation systems. Wait, you're watching right now but not subscribed to the channel? Go ahead and smash that subscribe button so we can move on with the video. You did? Okay, cool. Now back to the story about the one number that made BMW ditch cheap Chinese robots for good. Parallel German pilot test. While Western media headlines remain hyper-focused on the developments at Plant Spartanburg, something else is happening on a much bigger scale. Industry analysts recognize that BMW is executing a much broader, highly strategic global robotics playbook. BMW is not locking itself into a single vendor or committing its entire corporate future to one proprietary hardware platform. Running in parallel with the Figure AI deployment in South Carolina, BMW is executing completely separate humanoid pilot tests across its European facilities. Back in February 2026, BMW confirmed an expansion of its humanoid testing at Plant Leipzig in Germany. For this European deployment, BMW did not partner with Figure AI. Instead, they selected AEON, a specialized humanoid robot developed by Hexagon Robotics. AEON began its initial testing trial at Leipzig in December 2025, targeting high-voltage electric vehicle assembly and exterior component manufacturing. The AEON platform features an advanced 22-sensor perception array, self-swapping battery architecture, and a distinct layer of physical AI built around imitation learning policies. Hexagon Robotics demonstrated that AEON can learn new complex industrial assembly tasks after as few as 20 hours of human-operated demonstration. The contrast between the Spartanburg and Leipzig programs highlights BMW's multi-continental strategy. The plant in Spartanburg, USA, is partnered with Figure AI, utilizing the Figure 02 and Figure 03 for body shop sheet metal welding insertion and warehouse logistics sequencing. In contrast, the plant in Germany is partnered with AEON for high-voltage EV battery subassembly and exterior panel fitting. By running those pilot tests simultaneously across two continents, BMW is gathering precious real-world telemetry across different manufacturing workflows that none of the other automotive companies are gathering. This parallel approach allows BMW to evaluate which robot platform delivers the lowest cost per operating hour, the highest uptime, and the safest human-robot co-working environment before placing massive multi-million-dollar fleet orders for its global factory network. Software versus hardware. So, the lesson learned from an 11-month deployment at Spartanburg is that the humanoid robotics race is no longer a hardware competition, it's a software intelligence war. In the early days of the robotics industry, the focus was almost entirely on physical specifications such as joint degrees of freedom, maximum actuator torque, peak walking speed, and payload capacity. However, on a live automotive production line, high torque and fast actuators are meaningless if the robot's brain cannot handle real-world environmental chaos. A traditional factory floor is a dynamic and unpredictable environment. Overhead lighting fluctuates throughout the day, altering how metallic surfaces reflect camera feeds. Delivery carts shift by a few millimeters when bumped by forklifts. Parts come with subtle manufacturing variations, dust, or oil sheens. Legacy rule-based computer vision systems freeze when faced with these minor shifts because they rely on static, hard-coded mathematical models. This is where American Vision Language Action (VLA) neural network architectures such as Figure AI's proprietary Helix O2 software have established a massive competitive advantage over low-cost hardware platforms. VLA models work on an end-to-end pixel-to-action architecture. The robot takes raw visual data from stereo head cameras and force/torque sensors, passing the data directly through a deep neural network trained on millions of real-world physical interactions. The network outputs continuous, smooth motor commands to its joints in real time. When Figure 03 approaches a part in Hall 52, it isn't executing a pre-programmed rigid motion loop. Instead, it computes spatial depth, predicts balanced trajectories, and makes split-second micro-adjustments to its fingers as it grips the metal. If a part slips slightly, the neural network senses the force feedback from the tactile sensors and instinctively tightens its grip without any human intervention. This software adaptability explains why premium automakers choose advanced AI systems over cheap hardware alternatives, something that China is pushing. While China has its own fleet of advanced AI robotics, you won't see them working in America. A low-cost robot might cost less upfront, but if its vision system lacks real-time adaptation, it jams the assembly line, costing automakers tens of thousands of dollars per minute in lost vehicle throughput. High software intelligence is the foundational pillar that keeps cycle times tight and operational uptime near 100%. So what do you think about BMW's 11-month deployment at Spartanburg? Do you think $25 an hour for humanoid labor will completely reshape the global manufacturing workforce? Or will traditional 6-axis industrial arms still hold the crown? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you made it all the way to the end, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video, and ring the notification bell so you stay ahead of every major technological breakthrough.